Benjamin Franklin's formal education ended early. For many, this would have been the end of learning. For Franklin, it was the beginning. In this part of his autobiography, he shows us how books replaced classrooms and curiosity replaced teachers. This chapter is not about school. It is about the making of a self-educated mind. Franklin explains that due to financial limitations, his father could not continue his schooling. He was taken out of school while still very young. Franklin does not express bitterness. He simply states the fact. What matters is what followed. Without school, Franklin felt a strong pull toward learning on his own. Franklin tells us that books quickly became his greatest companions. He read anything he could get his hands on. History, travel, argument. He did not read for entertainment alone. He read to understand how people think and speak. Books, for Franklin, were not escape. They were instruction. Franklin admits that his love for reading was intense. He would sacrifice comfort for books. He would skip meals. He would stay awake late into the night. This was not forced learning. It was hunger. Franklin shows us that real education begins when curiosity becomes stronger than distraction. Franklin explains that reading alone was not enough. He wanted to write well. To improve his writing, he studied the structure of essays. He copied them. He rewrote them in his own words. Then he compared his work with the original. This process was slow and deliberate. Franklin believed improvement required practice, not talent. Franklin was especially drawn to writing that was logical and clear. He admired writers who could explain ideas simply. Through books, he learned how arguments are built, how ideas persuade, how words shape thought. This skill would later define his influence, long before power or position. Franklin makes something very clear in these pages. His education did not happen in a single moment. It became a habit. Every day included reading. Every book added something small. Over time, these small efforts compounded. Franklin shows that self-education is not dramatic, it is quiet and consistent. Franklin does not argue that school is useless. He simply proves that learning does not depend on institutions alone. Books allowed him to learn independently, to question, to compare, to refine his thinking. This chapter quietly suggests that discipline matters more than opportunity. Franklin's message here is powerful but understated. He does not say, "Follow my path." He simply shows his own. A path built on curiosity, on reading, on patience. This part of the autobiography reminds us that a mind can be shaped anywhere if it is willing to work. In the next chapter, Franklin enters the world of work and apprenticeship. We will see how learning met real-world experience.